Amid this entire showdown that we are seeing over the SIR exercise, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has now reacted. He says that every infiltrator will be identified and removed to protect the democracy, protect the security of India. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has also gone on to warn parties against shielding illegals, because we are seeing this kind of face-off between the BJP and the TMC in West Bengal especially only escalate because of this special intensive revision exercise.
घुसपैठ को रोकना न केवल देश की सुरक्षा के लिए जरूरी है, देश की लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था को प्रदूषित होने से बचाने के लिए भी घुसपैठ को रोकना जरूरी है। मगर दुर्भाग्य की बात है, कुछ राजनीतिक दल एक घुसपैठिया हटाओ का जो अभियान है इसको निर्बल करने में लगे हैं, और वो राजनीतिक दल चुनाव आयोग द्वारा जो SIR की प्रक्रिया चल रही है, मतदाता सूची का शुद्धिकरण जो चल रहा है, इसका खिलाफत कर रहे हैं। हम इस देश में से एक एक घुसपैठिए को चुन चुन कर बाहर निकालेंगे।
Now, this is something that the central government, Union Home Minister, has said on multiple occasions in the past as well, that every infiltrator will be identified, and that's exactly what this SIR exercise aims to do, that all those who are illegal, who are not Indian citizens, will not get a right to vote, will be removed off the voter list before these elections, and that's something that Union Home Minister Amit Shah has once again reiterated. Arunima, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more perspective on this. Arunima, even as the BJP talks about weeding out infiltrators, especially in a state like West Bengal, the TMC just turns around and says that, but national security is with the central government. The BSF is guarding the borders. So if these infiltrators came into India in the first place, then it's the BJP that's answerable.
And that's why it's even more significant that Home Minister makes this statement at the BSF Raising Day functions, which is going on in Gujarat at the moment. Even when Bihar elections were still picking up pace, when SIR was announced in Bihar, there were these charges made by both sides. Home Minister, even during Bihar election schedule, said that we will not allow even a single infiltrator to vote, whereas parties like Oasis, AIMIM, or even Congress and RJD, they carried out the Voter Adhikar Yatra, making the same pitch that in the name of SIR, in the name of infiltrators, you are actually trying to disenfranchise genuine voters. But what did Bihar ultimately show us? We've not seen any hue and cry about any genuine voter being left out. Neither there has been any sample size given to us by Election Commission about how many illegal Bangladeshis, Nepalis, or people from Myanmar have been found in that 68 lakh, 69 lakh voters who were ultimately disenfranchised. We were given an overall number, but the breakup of how many were illegal immigrants were not available. Now cut to Bengal. Here the situation is even more severe, because in Bihar it was the SSB which was mainly responsible for border guarding. Here it is the border security force, and BSF has been at the center of TMC versus BJP battle. For the Home Minister to reiterate his government's commitment is something that the Bharatiya Janata Party will underline. But of course, you will once again hear TMC turn around and say, why were you waiting for elections to make this promise that no infiltrator will be allowed? Why did BSF turn a blind eye when these people were coming in?
And this has also taken another turn, because we've seen the kind of scenes, Arunima, at the border between India and Bangladesh in West Bengal. There are several of these people who want to return to Bangladesh now with the fear because of this impending exercise that is going to be, that is being undertaken.
See, there's no denying the fact that there are illegal Bangladeshi immigrants here in India. The number could be disputed. Some say it is in hundreds, others say it's in lakhs. But there is a fact that is accepted, that the riverine border, especially between India and Bangladesh, the part of the border that is unfenced, that has become ground for people from Bangladesh to cross over. BSF has often in its patrolling tried to flag it, detain them, send them back. But it is a reality that people do cross over from the other side every time there is tension. When you speak to BSF personnel, they tell you that their equation on ground with BGB, the border guarding force of Bangladesh, is cordial, and whenever they raise the red flag, BGB does accept nationals whose identity as Bangladeshi is accepted. But what is happening in Bengal is completely political, pure politics, both sides digging in their heels on the issue of infiltration and hoping to polarize voters to cater to their own constituency.
Right, Arunima, thank you so much for getting us the latest on that front. The political war of words, especially in West Bengal, is not going to die down anytime soon. Reactions trickling in thick and fast. Let's listen into some of those.